Hello everyone, welcome back to our second session of our learning today, right? Okay, so for the second session, we are going to study our book is Grammar Planet 2. So as you know already, our Grammar Planet 2 we finished already, right? So this time teacher want you to review again and we do some activity with teacher in our this video, right? Okay, so now let's move to the next one. Okay, so today teacher want you to review grammar that we talk about comparative, right? Okay, so as you know already, comparative we use that one to compare one thing to another thing, or we compare one person to another person, right? Okay, so look like this one also, that all we need to change it to older, sad we need to say sadder, right? Okay, so now let's move to the next one. Okay, so this one is the comparative adjective that teacher want you to review again, that when you use in comparative adjective, one syllable, two syllable, three syllable, or irregular word, what should we do, right? Okay, so now let's look at the first column that we talk about one syllable. One syllable, you can read it, that you will know that word is only one syllable, like look like this one, long, right? So when you use in comparative, you need to change that one to er, right? Longer. So when you use in comparative, you need to add er, right? So this one is long, longer, right? Tall, taller, big, bigger, hot, hotter. As you know already, if we have one syllable, but our one syllable we have one vowel and one consonant, we need to double consonant and we need to add er. Look like this one that I will show you. This one is big, right? So big, this one we have letter I this one is vowel, and G this one is consonant. So when you use in comparative adjective, you need to change it to bigger, that we have B-I-G-G-E-R. It means like you need to double consonant. After that, you need to add er, right? Okay, look like this one also, hot. Hot, this one O is vowel and T is consonant. That's why we need to double consonant and er. Okay, so now let's move to two syllable adjective that you can read it also. So when you change it to comparative is more honest, famous, more famous, right? So if have two syllable that adding in y, you need to erase y to er. Look like this one, happy. So happy, this one is half letter y, right? Adding in y. So let me show you. Okay, this one happy, H-A-P-P-Y. So why this one is, you need to erase this one to I-E-R when you change it to comparative. So happier, crazy, crazier, narrow, narrower, gentle, gentler, right? Okay, so now let's move to another one, three or more syllable. Example, this one, expensive. You can read like this, expensive. So you know already this one is three syllable, right? Or you can know that by your reading that is three or more syllable. So you should remember that if more or three syllable, you need to use with more, right? You cannot add er anymore at the end of the word. So you need to put more expensive, dangerous, more dangerous, popular, more popular, beautiful, more beautiful, confident, more confident, difficult, more difficult. But all of this one we call it irregular adjective, that you cannot change this adjective to er or ier, or you cannot change this one to add more, right? So you need to change this one to another word, like this one, good, you need to change it better, many, you need to change it to more, bad, you need to change it to worse, little, you need to change it to less, far, farther, or far, farther, right? Okay, so now let's move to the next one. Okay, so this one is the meaning of comparative adjective that you use to compare two things. Example, an elephant is bigger than a mouse. Look like you see in this picture already, the elephant is so big and the mouse is small. So when you use in sentence, you can use with than. It means like you compare one animal to another animal, right? That's why we need to use like this. And an elephant is bigger than a mouse. So one syllable in here, when you use in sentence, don't forget to add er, and after that then. Two syllable also, you need to change y, adding in y, change y to ier, and then put then. And two or more syllable, after you put more already, don't forget put then. So asking a question, which is bigger, an elephant or a mouse? So this one is the way that you make the question to ask someone, right? Which is bigger, an elephant or a mouse? It is an elephant bigger or smaller than a mouse? So this one you can use all of this one to make the sentence also if you use in comparative adjective, right? Okay, so now let's move to the next one. Okay, so this one is your practice, right? That comparative. So as you see already, this one is the elephant, right? That we have one is big, one is small. So this one we can say it bigger, and this one is smaller, and another one is the picture that fat. So you need to change it to fatter or thinner, right? Okay, so now let's move to another one. This one is softer and harder because we change it to comparative already, right? Okay, so here is your exercise that you need to write into your notebook, that you need to complete the sentence with the adjective from the box. So teacher have the word in here that we have said big, fat, small, happy, and thin. So you need to look at this picture first, and after that you need to use the verb in the box in here to change into the comparative adjective, right? So I hope that you understand our lesson for today, and any question you can raise it up in our group. And one more, when you finish this one, don't forget to take a photo and send it to teacher by personal telegram, okay? So now it's time for our second session, and see you again on Monday. Goodbye everyone, have a nice day.